My name is Mike Spielman, and for the first 10 years of my Christian life, abortion wasn't even on the radar. 5 years later, I launched Abort73.com. Abort73.com is just a typical pro-life website. It does look a bit different though, and has a different focus, different marketing approach, different navigational structure, but otherwise it's just the same. I like it. If a girl comes into a pro-life website, maybe she's pregnant, maybe her friend is pregnant, or maybe she's just curious and wants to learn more about the issue. Maybe she's a guy, maybe he's a guy, whatever. The point is this: what is the information that's going to be the most crucial for them to find? Abort73.com is not a website about an organization or a project or a campaign. It's a website about abortion. It provides a systematic online education built on professional design, and linear navigation with audio, video, photographs, illustrations, and all the facts and sources to make the case against abortion not only accessible, but engaging. The Abort73 website is not an add-on to the other work we're doing. It is the work we're doing. And if giving students a clear understanding of abortion is a good work, then we must be doing a good thing. Of course, we have had some questions and complaints about the name. A few years back, I came across some billboards that read thetruth.com, but none of the billboards gave any indication as to what thetruth.com actually was. What could I do but go home and log on to the website? I soon learned that thetruth.com was and is a website designed to educate students about the dangers of smoking. I looked around a bit and came across some facts and studies and some nasty pictures of body parts that were consumed by the effects of smoking, and then I headed out for some cigarettes. Here's the thing: if thetruth.com had just named their website quitsmoking.com, I never would have logged on. I never would have given it a second thought. And if they had tried to reduce their entire educational campaign down to a single slogan, like "Smoking Kills," and put that on the billboard or on a t-shirt, it would have been to those who read it just an opinion and nothing more. But by not trying to deliver the actual message on something so poorly suited to the task, they were able to put their billboard to much better use and teach me a whole lot more about smoking in the process. In 2005, Hollywood released a movie entitled "Thank You for Smoking." And you know what? It was an anti-smoking movie. I realize that some students might read Abort73.com on a shirt and think that it's a pro-choice website, but that's okay. One visit will end their confusion. Most students aren't going to have any idea that it's even remotely related to abortion. And that's better yet, because the average student probably has about as much natural interest in an anti-abortion website as they would in an anti-smoking website. If we're not creative in the way we reach students, we're not going to reach them at all. I've spent a lot of time on college campuses over the years talking with students about abortion, both with the Genocide Awareness Project and more recently with Justice for All. With each trip, I'm reminded of three things. If the rampant and widespread use of abortion is ever going to be eliminated in this country, we've got to do a better job of reaching students while they're still young and objective enough to respond to the truth. And I don't mean thetruth.com. To guarantee the best results, we must present the truth thoroughly and humbly. We cannot whitewash the barbarity of abortion, which is why the abortion pictures are so crucial to the case against abortion. But we must neither skewer the character of those who disagree with us. Abort73.com is already simultaneously and continually accessible to every student in America with online access. The real question is, how do we make students aware of this resource, and how do we compel them to come? Student groups by default have an audience built in. There are students all around them. But what they don't often have is effective and affordable resources for educating that audience about abortion. Abort73 has the resources, but we don't have a big enough audience, because we don't have the capacity to put a physical presence on every campus in America every week of the year, at least not without some help. The Abort73 Sure Today program and campus ministry packs give students individually and collectively some great ways to simply, effectively, and affordably influence their campus about abortion by introducing them to Abort73.com. If you really think about it, the internet is a historic marvel. It is a resource magnifier and an influence equalizer. Never before has there been such opportunity for countercultural minority viewpoints to gain such a widespread hearing. And with new user-generated websites springing up all the time, grassroots marketing has never had such a huge upside. Abortion has continued virtually unchecked for over 30 years in this country. It has been opposed on many fronts and by many people, but with very little success. The abortion industry has been too rich, too powerful, and too well connected, but their stranglehold on public opinion coming to an end. For all the garbage floating around on the World Wide Web, the internet is now bringing the truth about abortion into homes and schools and businesses across the country. I know the Abort73 approach is untested. I know there is no established business model for creating an entire line of merchandise all aimed at advertising a single website. But isn't it worth a shot? Has anything else worked? God is absolutely sovereign and could end abortion today with a thought. But with rare exception, God is pleased to work through human means. So the point is this: step out in faith for God's glory, for your joy, and for the lives of unborn children, and we would love to help.